Hello and welcome to another lecture of Adobe Photoshop training from Zero to Pro. So in this lecture we are going to learn about the 3D option or the 3D text or 3D images or 3D shapes. Sorry. So how to convert your layer into a 3D layer in Adobe Photoshop. So let me read this text. I will type a text here. I will set NICE. Nice. Okay, I selected the font as impact. The color will be of your choice. I will go with the gray one. Okay, the right one looks nice. Okay, so I place the text over here. Right click on this layer and select new 3D extrusion from this selected layer, or click on 3D option on the menu bar and select new 3D extrusion from selected layer. And after some processing it will convert your object into a 3D option. So you can hide this mesh by pressing Command H or Control H button on your Windows or Mac. So what you can do is you can rotate this according to your need, where you want to rotate it, horizontally or vertically. And here are few options in which environment, scene, view, lights. And first of all we will discuss this extrusion depth, how far or how less the extrusion will go. So I have controlled extrusion here. I will just move it like here. So next, the text color. You can also change the text color here. Here the shape presets, in which format you want your 3D shape to look like. All these options will depend and vary. So cast shadows and catch shadows will be checked. And here are some geometrical options. Here we will not dig into this one because these are some advanced options. If I got some time or I wanted to make some new tutorials or new lectures, I will discuss these options deeply. Here are some sides and caps and etc. So the next layer is the environment option. Here you can change a bit of things here, like shadows and reflections. I will go on reflections and the color will be white, and increase the opacity to around about 80 or 70. I think it's 66 look nice. Okay, now increase the roughness so that it will look like a shadow. Okay, nice, looking good. Now come to the scene. Scene has some different presets here if you want to change it. And now current view and infinite light, the light source, you have to control the light, how the light will work. Like this one, the light will affect the shadows. You can see the shadows going back. Light is used to control the shadow. I will adjust the light just over here like this one. Okay, good. And I can add another light. Just click on this and click new infinite light and just adjust this light. I think this will look nice. Okay, now these are the inflation materials, like front inflation, back front bevel, extrusion. Everything you want to change will be highlighted what you want to change. So I will select, or you can select all these options at once because these are the inflation materials. And either you can change the diffuse from here, or you can also add new texture or load new texture. That texture can be any image. Let me open Photoshop practice image and I will open the fruit, orange fruit, and open, and look, all the orange peels, the fruit, are now used as the inflation material or diffuse. You can change the shine, the roughness, the ambient, the bumps, the opacity, everything can be changed easily. So that's it. You can also just click on this scene. You can also lift it up or right according to your need, where you want to place it. On the ground you can move it left or right, or you can scale it along with x-axis or y-axis. Why are not scaling? Click here and okay. You can scale it up or you can scale it down according to your need. So there are now two tricky parts here. If you want to render it, the Photoshop will start rendering. Let me make render. Go to 3D and here's the option 3D and press render 3D layer. Okay, or you can click the icon here which says render and it will start rendering the whole image. You can see whole image is being rendered now. I think it will take some time because the render quality will depend on the image size or the text or the 3D options you have applied. I'm going to press cancel escape. So I will go to layers and I will select the layer. Now here's the trick. You can go to your marquee tool and just select the portion of the 3D object that you have created and go again on the 3D layer and select the 3D option here, the 3D layer, and click on render. Now the render will only work inside this selected area. Now just stay with me till the rendering is done, and I'm going to pause this video and come back after this rendering or the rendering material is done. So here it is done. I don't know why the textures are not loaded, but I think there's some problem. I think I should restart my Mac. Anyhow, this is a basic option. I will make a tutorial on detailed 3D objects, but not now. So here we have the 3D object here, Command D. It's looking nice and it is displaying nice. Now what can we do is we can click here and we click rasterize 3D and we have a rasterize or raster 3D image here. So as for this we can just delete it. If you don't want it, just delete and we can paste it here. Now we can also add some adjustment layer if you want to. We can have add levels and we can increase or decrease its level. I think that will look nice, and just press the order option key and click here and it will add some adjustments to this 3D layer, or you can also make it transparent or opaque. Sorry, the adjustments in the main layer, you can also make it a bit transparent so it will look a bit nicer. So here's a 3D tutorial in which you can create a text, an image or graphic, adjust your lights, create your inflation materials, adjust the bevel and emboss. Everything you need is here. So that's it for today. Thank you very much.